How to Train Your Dragon 2026 is an upcoming American live-action fantasy adventure film produced by DreamWorks Animation and distributed by Universal Pictures. This movie is a live-action remake of the highly successful 2010 animated film How to Train Your Dragon, which itself was based on the book series by Cressida Cowell. The 2026 version brings the beloved Viking and dragon world to life using real actors, advanced CGI dragons, realistic environments, emotional storytelling. The film is directed by Dean DeBlois, the same filmmaker who directed the original animated trilogy, ensuring the live-action adaptation remains faithful to the heart and spirit of the original story. The movie is set in a mythical Viking world, focusing on themes of friendship, courage, understanding, and breaking traditions. Plot details. Story summary. The story takes place on the harsh and rocky island of Berk, where Vikings have been fighting dragons for generations. On Berk, dragons are considered dangerous enemies who constantly attack villages, steal food, and destroy homes. As a result, Vikings train from childhood to become dragon slayers. The story follows Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III, a young Viking boy who does not fit the traditional image of a warrior. He is small, intelligent, creative, and more interested in inventing tools than fighting dragons. Hiccup's father, Stoic the Vast, is the powerful chief of Berk and a legendary dragon slayer. Stoic wants Hiccup to become a strong warrior, but Hiccup struggles to meet his expectations. During a massive dragon attack on Berk, Hiccup uses one of his inventions to shoot down a rare and mysterious dragon called a Night Fury. However, when Hiccup finds the injured dragon in the forest, he cannot bring himself to kill it. Instead, Hiccup sets the dragon free. Later, Hiccup returns and begins to slowly befriend the dragon, eventually naming him Toothless. At first, Toothless is fearful and aggressive, but over time, trust grows between them. Hiccup discovers that Toothless cannot fly properly due to a damaged tail fin. Using his intelligence, Hiccup creates a mechanical tail fin that allows Toothless to fly again, but only with Hiccup's help. As their bond deepens, Hiccup realizes that dragons are not mindless monsters. They are intelligent creatures forced to attack villages because they are controlled by a much larger and more dangerous dragon. Meanwhile, Hiccup attends dragon training with other Viking teenagers, including Astrid, where he secretly uses his knowledge of dragons to calm and outsmart them instead of killing them. When Hiccup's secret friendship with Toothless is revealed, he is captured, and the Vikings locate the dragon's nest, home to the gigantic and terrifying Red Death. In the final battle, Hiccup and Toothless work together to defeat the Red Death. Hiccup is seriously injured during the fight, losing part of his leg, but he proves that humans and dragons can coexist. The film ends with Vikings and dragons living together peacefully, changing Berk forever. Cast: Live action 2026. Mason Thames as Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III, Nico Parker as Astrid Hofferson, Gerard Butler as Stoic the Vast, reprising his role from the animated films, Nick Frost as Gobber the Belch, Julian Dennison as Fishlegs Ingerman, Gabriel Howell as Snotlout Jorgensen, Bronwyn James as Roughnut Thorsten, Harry Treveldwyn as Toughnut Thorsten. Toothless and other dragons are fully created using high-end CGI, designed to look realistic while keeping their iconic personalities. Release date information. Movie title: How to Train Your Dragon. Release year 2026.